Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the LSU Tigers and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Thanks. The Tigers kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the SMU Mustangs offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And here comes their freshman four-star quarterback. Gets the start for this team and tries to get the offense rolling. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. To the ground, he's got it again. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The fake wants to throw. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Mustangs are marching down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Short pass. Runs through a tackle. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. The Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide left.
Here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Back's got it on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Long way to go on second down. Give to the back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Makes the grab. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? pulls it. He'll keep it on second down. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll go to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid purple. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
The Tigers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Harlem Berry. This is one of the most dynamic backs in the country. He's been through the wars, and they are excited to rely on him for this season.
And talking to coaches coming into this game, man, it was all about the running back spot and just having the senior leadership at that spot.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Off-play action on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. 2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Sends it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires on the move. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. To throw, it's Henderson. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Caught, it's Clay. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Trying to do it himself. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Sells to run, looking to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Looking down the middle. Holds on, it's Clay. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. Run in the red zone, it's Berry. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tigers!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll, and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Running inside, it's Berry. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Shakes off the defender. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. The give on the counter. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Finding space. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Burrowing for yardage. Runs through the tackle. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Escapes the pressure going right. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Churns into the pile. Gets it inside the 5. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. In the backfield, it's Singleton. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The run inside. It's Berry. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He now has 72 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. On the run, it's Berry. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for running room. Got the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Left side is Skinner. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room straight ahead. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Pulls it and runs it again. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's running 3 down the middle. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. 2nd and long here. To the air, it's Henderson. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Clay. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Out wide left, it's Clay. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Ball at the 31, third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. On the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. This time they'll throw it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Snags it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Motion from the wide receiver. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Rush right in his face. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Moving the pocket, it's Henderson. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Watkins. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Wide receiver going in motion. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Wants to throw on first. Left side is right. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Back to throw, time running short in the half. In traffic, it's Watkins. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Rush is on. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 12 team, Washington Huskies.
And the Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Just feeds the running back. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Makes a catch and knocked down. Second and long here. Here he goes. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Out wide left, it's Skinner. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Using his legs, it's Berry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Fires to the middle. Between the hashes, it's Watkins. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Quick give. It's Berry. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. are no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
From the gun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the play on third down. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Moves the pocket. It's Henderson. Right side, it's right.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job on.
Makes the grab in their space. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hits inside. It's Berry. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Here's some daylight. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Trying to establish the run. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. 6th play of the drive coming up. Now they're going to throw it. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Open space at the 25. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Jackson.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
And he's brought down after a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Watkins. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it on the option. Past the 45. And he'll ramble Tackle to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. A run for the quarterback. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll ride him again. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Finds his target. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Gilbert. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Working the ground game. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. 2nd down coming up. They'll run him again. Got some green grass. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Keeps it, looking for room. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Cooper. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. The Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out wide left, it's Singleton. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of that one. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive. Hand off from the shotgun. Blast his way ahead, but not much
room, a pickup of 1 to the 24. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Straight ahead, it's Berry. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Got his man in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to beat punt, and he's got room. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Dangerous throw there that's knocked down and incomplete. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fighting off the defender. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Stands in and takes the hit. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Delayed give. It's Berry. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. Right back to it. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Defense will stop the clock. 2:04 remaining. They'll have the 2-minute timeout coming as well. Back to throw. It's Henderson. Caught. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Trying to get the edge on the jet sweep. What a great job of containment, and they stop him in his tracks right at the line of scrimmage. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the touchdown, Tigers. once more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Drops back on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Right side, it's Brown. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They just keep firing. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Nice way to knock that one down. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Right down the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. 2nd and long here. Wants to pass. Fires left. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They want to throw it. They're all over him. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Throw to the end zone, picked off. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season.